wait for them to come. Hi, YouTube. All right, guys. For the last time, for a little while, we got the controller. For the final time, for a little while. Turn this down a couple more notches. We'll just keep the music on tonight. We haven't got to vibe to the music in a while. I wanted to have it off last night for the Raid Train, just because technically being in a Women's Guild sponsored event, we're not technically supposed to have audio splits in the way that I split my audio. Game. Hang on. View controller settings. I don't know what B is supposed to be. Enable Steam input. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to use the controller in my game. Are we not? I know you can play Village via controller on Steam. I know you can do it because I watched Cherry do it. Don't tell me I can't. Okay, now it likes it. Now it likes it. Alright, just because we want to see Rose. It doesn't really matter what we press right now. But just because we want to see Rose. Everybody say hi, Rose. Everybody say hi, little pyramid head baby. Hi, little baby. All right. Now, we're going to go load the right save. Hi, groceries. We're going to go load the right save right now. Hi, fake Mia, who is still better Mia than real Mia. Yes. Yes. So, this is where no intro starts. I loaded this morning, and I played up to this. We're in the church. We just did the village siege, or I just did the village siege. We talked to the old hag when we ran in here. So this is where no intro starts. We skip the slow start to this game, and we just get right into shit. But hi, groceries. How are you? How are you handling the cold? Come on, Leon.
Close the door, please.
One thing I'll give this, though, controller input seems better at skipping the cutscenes than keyboard mouse. Because normally on keyboard and mouse, I have to spam the button.
Come on,
It's also in a month and being trapped in the house. That's terrible. That is terrible indeed. No, I finally got out for the first time today. And I didn't properly really preheat my car.
Louisa, open up, it's me, Elena.
I didn't properly preheat my car totally. And it was a very, very, very cold drive. But I got out of the house today. No, normally I don't care, but... Normally I do not care, but... Sometimes, you know, you need to get out to get food every now and then. We gotta get out to get food. Food is important. Groceries, groceries. You grew up with me. Some people are homebodies. You know this. And yes, Sarah lives in Canada. Sarah lives in Canada. Canadian winters are something that I'm sure neither of us have ever seen quite anything like it.
The fire's moving fast.
You walked in the snow for an hour just to grab a monster. Didn't you give up, monster? Or was that something else we gave up? Or did we give it up and then not give it up anymore?
Don't worry.
You wanted a reason. Okay, fair.
I know. Thank you, Ethan.
See, groceries, 20 inches of snow.
Kind.
20 inches of snow. That's how she doesn't leave. They don't sell black tea. Fair. Fair.
Just don't get it.
20 inches of it though, Jax. Are you stuck in the stairwell? Groceries, next time we get 20 inches, I'm calling you up here to take care of it. No, ice is hell. Ice is heavy. But snow can be so fickle, like... We've had a snow this year that was, like, really light, soft, and fluffy, right? Jax! Come on, come here, boy. Jax is stuck in the stairs. Hi, boy. Did you get stuck? Yeah, we had, like, the light, fluffy kind. And then the next snow we had, it was, like, really thick and heavy. And, like, Rax was, like, sore and in pain when he came inside. But yeah, there's two types of snow, and they are very, very, very different. Hi, Lovelorn. How are you? How was your surprise day off? I guess is what we're gonna call it. What's Leon doing here? We needed a replacement for Ethan. We needed a better looking Ethan. We needed a better looking Ethan. But you know what's funny? He's still shy. He won't show his face, even though he's Leon. He won't show his face. Probably going tomorrow. I hope you can get in tomorrow.
Well, well.
Heisen Daddy!
Left. You must be pretty tough.
Hi, Heisen Daddy. Hi, Heisen Daddy. Leon, I won't show my face, Kennedy. Are any of you guys spoilers people? I haven't decided if I am or not. But are any of you guys spoilers people? Apparently there is early access gameplay for RE9 that got released today. Drinking coffee and playing Hitman at the moment. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying it. I wanted to, I've been in the mood to play OG Silent Hill with, all of... Okay. With all the Silent Hill talk we've had lately, I've been really in the mood to play it. But I figured it wasn't a good idea because I do actually play OG Silent Hill 2 on controller. So I didn't think it would be smart to play on controller today and then have to play on it tonight. We do have to stay warm and cozy, I agree.
Too close. Wait, do those freaks freaks have, Rose?
But no, last time we did emulating games for Silent Hill, I did do them on keyboard and mouse. But when I set up the emulator over the weekend, setting it up for controller was just a lot easier. And I'm like, you know what? We have technically survived playing modern games on controller. And I myself admitted that RE1 OG played better on controller. So I'm like, maybe it's time to just set the emulator up properly, you know? I wanted to get, and I don't know how to do it because I'm not that smart with this stuff. I want to get the, I think it's the enhanced edition, not the HD project, because I know Candy bitches about that one a ton. But there's like the enhanced edition that's supposed to make like things look a lot better, but I don't know how to set it up. I got directed to the website and it just looked beyond the Panda skill sets. So I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But I found it definitely looked scary, yeah. It looked scary and it looked to the point of like, I could fuck this up. It's me. I could fuck this up easy, you know? So I'm just like, well, we're not gonna do it. But I was playing with the PCSX2 emulator where I put Silent Hill 2. And like I was able to like tinker with the brightness in the game settings. And like last time we played it, it was really fuzzy. But like I was able to like turn the brightness up, and turning the brightness up got rid of the fuzziness. So I'm kind of happy with where it is now. I'm kind of happy with her. Oh, yeah. It was a pain, like, doing the things that, you know, you're technically not supposed to do again. To get the emulator set up was rather tedious. It's funny, I was messaging groceries Friday night. I'm like, this is what's on my task list tonight. And I like explained to her like all you have to do to get the emulator working. And all she said was, girl, you better have a drink next to you to help you out with that. I'm like, oh, don't worry, I do. I freaking do. No, I don't want to restart. Oh, nice. Very nice. See, I didn't see like step-by-step instructions. I literally saw like a website with like a few vague words. So I might see, because I want to do this like in 2 to 3 weeks, I think it was. So I might see if I can find better instructions. Is it like its own separate download? Or is it something that I put on my version in PCSX2? That's what I don't think I really understood. Is if it was its own entity or what? But yeah, even if we don't get that working, we have a working version. It's a native PC. Oh, so you just like literally download it and it just like runs like on a file off your PC.
Hey, Dad, what are you doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
First you hold it on the table, then you look it in the trash.
Do you want to see if Jaxie needs a treat?
I thought I was telling something. I could probably spin it top.
Okay, do you want to see if Jaxie wants a treat? Good job spinning. Forgot where we go now. I actually half don't remember where we go. Do you think you need the game file? I have the game file that I obviously used. Oh yeah, I know where we go. We have the eye. Duh. I have the game file that I obviously used to put in to PCSX2. Damn it. Okay. So I essentially need to go... Okay, I think I understand. I think I understand. I need the correct ROM for the PC port, then, is what you're saying. Yes, suspicious means. All of this is done through suspicious means, though. Yeah, that's... I really like... The only reason I honestly put my emulators back is because I really wanted to play Outbreak before RE9, right? I've never played Outbreak File 1 and 2 before, so I wanted to say that I've done it, and I've seen Alyssa's proper story before going into RE9. But I got everything set up. I opened Outbreak. I got the now loading screen. I don't know if I've ever got this treasure here. I got the now loading screen. And then we're on infinite ammo, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Then it just black screened on me. Give me my treasure. Okay. I understand. Come on, you can do better than that, Leon. Really? You can't do better than that? I can do better than that on the keyboard. We're gonna have a talk, Leon. We are gonna have to have a talk. Yeah, I'll look into it more because I would like to try it. Having it in like 16:9 would be very nice. It would hopefully make it easier to fit into the OBS window. Because that is one thing that drives me nuts about emulation, is it doesn't fit properly into the OBS window. And then I have to make a whole new scene for emulating games, because they all go into like, I don't know if it's like 4x3 or whatever it is, but it's annoying. Can you guys believe Cassandra caused all this mess? Can you? Can you?
Where are you going, little one?
Let's see if we can knife her. Hey, we can still do it! I haven't lost my touch! And this is on controller. Mine used to be a mess, Sarah. I'm still kind of trying to build everything back up. No, I don't want to I don't want to restart. I'm still kind of trying to build everything back up. I've kind of been I've taken the idea of grab things and put them back as we need them. If you know what I mean. So that's what we've been going for. We've been doing the as needed method of putting things back. It was getting to be a real mess before we upgraded, though. And I'm sure it'll get back to being there again. Groceries, that's private matters. We never want to show how bad it really is. We never want to show how bad it really is. We don't talk about how bad it really is. We act like our shit's all pretty and organizing. We act like we got our shit together. It's not that bad. You're back. You were watching the ads. Nice. Did you get any good ads? Did you get any good ads? Sometimes they're not bad. Especially if they're food related. You are paying attention. Fair. Fair indeed.
What have you done to my daughter?
Oh, stuff and things. This is not that bad. I was worried about Village, and I know we're like 10 minutes in. Can we get the prompt? As I was just being nice to this game. There we go. I was really worried that Village would feel a lot like 4 Remake, because Village was essentially Capcom's test subject for 4 Remake. But this doesn't feel bad at all. It doesn't feel bad at all. 4 Remake so far is still the absolute worst. It's probably too big, yeah. Yeah.
What the hell?
They don't like it when you send big files. They're mean like that. I always forget where the store is. I don't care however many times I run this, I get stuck down here. And I get stuck down here by bad senses of direction. Like, for fuck's sake. Was that necessary? Okay, here we go. We're on the right path now. I know where I am. I think. I know where I am. No, the BioRAN files are amazing. BioRAN did a really good job with making everything accessible again. The GOG ones aren't bad. I got the GOG ones to support the project, right? Because I want Capcom to do things like this, right? I want Capcom to release their games on more recent platforms. And the GOG idea is just like, hey, anybody with a PC can legally buy RE now, right? Like, that's huge. But if you ask me, the BioRAN versions are better than the GOG versions. Her reflection changed. Honestly, though, my freaking dream is the RE games coming to Steam. Like the old RE games coming to Steam. I want to, too. Lovelord's been telling me about this Ocarina of Time port for probably a year now. And I still haven't attempted it. Probably been telling me about this thing for a year now. You know who would love this fan port, though? Groceries. Go get this fan port and tell me how easy it is. Groceries loves Zelda. Not that I don't, but... Hi. How did that work? That's so nice, though. I love that. Nice car, Ethan. How you doing, Binding? How's your playthrough of 4 going? It's okay, we get a free heal once we get through this door. Nice. That's very nice. If I ever did that one, it would be like, if I ever did that, it would be like playing it on the PS5 controller. And not gonna lie, playing Zelda on a PS5 controller, playing Ocarina of Time on a PS5 controller would be incredibly fucking weird. I love Mario Kart 64, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried, I think, with groceries. When we were in the Wii era, we hooked up the old N64 and tried to play Mario Kart. Bro, that shit made me sick. That shit made me so fucking sick. We want to go this way. Why? Every time. Can I just not click as fast? Is that the problem? Can I just button spam easier on keyboard? You're on the final stretch. You want to save before Ramon, just having to do the beginning part of the island. Oh, nice! An hour to spare is good. An hour to spare is good. It's not that way, it's this way. Slide past this guy. The island gets rough, though. Like, as long as you're doing good about having several saves left, you'll be fine. I wanted to save more in the island than anywhere else. I wanted to save more in the island than anywhere else in the game. I think particularly I really wanted to save in the room where like waste disposal, I think it technically is, where Ashley has to hold the gate up for you and then you have to protect her. God, that room is a nightmare for me on Pro.
So you finally came to see me.
We finally came to see you.
So mean.
Does he have water? What are you doing? There we go. And your sister fed him this morning, so I don't know why he's being a little bit of a pain.
I'm sick of bugs.
You're tilted, you were... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the island is just rough. The island is just very, very rough. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go fight the last daughter. On my old rig, this room used to be terrible. We got hella lag in this room. So I'm honestly, that's the wrong key. I'm honestly very curious as to what this room is about to do. Because you go in here, and then... Oh my god, guys, we have frames. We have frames, guys. I've never had frames in here. I'm getting 60 frames in this room. Ma'am.
Mother said sail, but I can
I'm getting 60 frames in here. Keels, remember how this room used to look like shit? Remember how this room used to hate us? Yes, we're getting brains in this room, Lovelorn. We're getting brains. No, this room used to fucking hate me. I would literally drop to like 15 FPS in this room. Now, I feel it binding. RE4 Professional S Plus is a very tilting run. It takes a lot of patience. I've seen a lot of people have the same problem with the FPS there. So far, knock on wood, so far every problem I've had in a game has been fixed by excuse me, Ada. Has been fixed by simply having the PC upgrade. No, I have the same graphics card in right now. Currently, everything in my computer is different except for the graphics card. And the new graphics card comes on February 15th. So yeah, right now, everything about my computer is new except for my M.2 and my graphics card. Do we already break the glass? Maybe we already broke the glass. I made my rectangle blue. And you can't really see blue very well in the snow. Did I miss one? Oh. I missed the one right in your face. Okay. It's a little annoying shits in between. I mean... You've really just got Sadler and Krauser left, so like I don't know how much of a purist you are binding, but most people always just use a rocket for Sadler. And then Krauser, it's kind of how good you are with the knife. I've also used the rocket for phase 2 of Krauser as well. Yeah. Might as well. If you have the money for it, mine as fucking well. Might as well. They can be bitches. Okay, I haven't gone around enough. I'm still shocked. I was watching Sarah play OG over the weekend. And she rocketed Krauser in OG in his, like, main boss fight. And it didn't work, and I was shocked. Yes. Set up on money when you get there. Perfect. Because I swear, I have, I've used an RPG on Krauser before in OG. Maybe I was doing a randomizer when I did it, though. Excuse me, bitches. Like, I was so fucking shocked. I don't know either. I was so shocked that he didn't just die to the rocket. I swear I've rocketed him before. But yeah, maybe, like, I rocketed him in a randomizer, and the randomizer lets you, but base doesn't. I don't fucking know.
Stupid man thing! You
Not just a
won't
stupid
handle,
man thing.
Even if you run!
I'm Leon. You died because you didn't... Yeah, I didn't expect him to not die either. I never remember which one these are. Okay. Oh, really? Really? You're gonna stand right there? Can you move just a little bit? I mean, I could go into Duke's and hide, but I really don't want to. Yes.
I need help.
Just a second. Put it on the desk. Open, 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 open. Really? Whee! Longest door opening animation ever. We're gonna let part of this cutscene play, because kid needs help opening a root beer. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I didn't realize the cutscene wasn't playing. Buttons.
Looks like your outside matches your inside.
You know, I said we were gonna do knife only so I didn't have to shoot. But if I'm being perfectly honest, like, shooting in this game hasn't been so bad. I don't know if this game is just easier or if we're just getting better or what. I'm glad you had fun revisiting it though, like, 4OG is a lot of fun. They are both amazing games in their own right, but they're so different too, though, like, there's some things that I love that 4 Remake did. Mainly the parry system. I adore the parry, right? How is she not dead? I magnumed her several times. Look, we got that shot on a fucking controller. And it didn't snap to it or anything. Phase 2? No, don't restart. Don't restart. I keep thinking we're in a skippable cutscene. That's the problem. I always fucking think that all these cutscenes are skippable and they're just not. Run up. the parrying becomes really necessary. Like, if you're being completely honest, like, by the island, if you're not parrying, you are setting yourself up for a disadvantage. And you are taking unnecessary damage if you are not parrying shit by the time you get to the island. Even on, like, standard. But, like, there's still parts that I love about 4OG. I like that it's a little bit cheesier. Like, I love the remakes. I love the tone that they took with the remakes. I kind of like that they made it seriouser. Or I guess more serious. I like that. I enjoy it. It kind of makes the stakes feel higher. But, like, I do enjoy the goofy... Really? I thought it would be easier to knife it, but apparently it's not. Yeah, I like the goofy campiness, but, like, I really like that as a whole, the remakes tell a more serious story. So I'm not mad at that, but yeah. The campiness of OG RE4 is kind of classic. I agree with you. Cutscenes and QTEs and cutscenes is absolute ass. They got me once last time we played it on stream. Let me get the key out of here. When you're in the throne room in the castle and Salazar throws you down the hole where, like, you go in the water where the Novis are and you head up to fight Verdugo, that area, in OG, he drops you down there and there's a QTE for Leon to pull out his little grapple hook. I was mid-drink on stream as that QTE popped, and we died. In Remake, same thing happens, but it's all just a cutscene. We'll see. I want to see. Look, guys, look at my aim. It's still kind of shit, but it's better. I will leave it on, like, during the day and whatnot. But, like, I turn it off when I go to bed. Like, for example, let's say I use the computer between, like, 8 a.m. and 10 a.m., right? And let's say Rax has a string of meetings or something in the office from, like, 10 a.m. to 3. I don't shut down. Once it's on, it's kind of on for the day. But I turn it off before I go to bed. Well, apparently I'm in the minority here. But that being said, I know people that never turn their PC off in general. Like, they'll walk away from it for days and leave it on. And I will at least always turn mine off before I go to bed. But if I know I'm going to be back to it that day, I'm just going to leave it on. That being said, my computer is also, like, in the middle of my house. So I can walk by it a lot easy. I think it's always best. It's good for a computer to shut down. Shutting a PC down is good for it. Just kind of like turning your phone off every now and then. They need that. But, my daughter will, like, when she first got her desktop, she thought that every time she left her room, she has to turn it off. So, like, we'll call her for dinner, and she'll, like, turn her computer off to come eat dinner, and then go right back to it and turn it on. And I'm like, sweetie, you don't have to turn it off just to eat dinner. Like, if you're gonna go back to it, and go right back to your game after you eat dinner. Like, you're fine. Swear I got this right. And I don't want to touch these really because that's a 748, yeah. Oh. I had it right in my head and I did not put those numbers in. Heat is a PC's worst enemy, yeah. But like, I shit on Windows often, even though I've only ever had Windows. Windows updates happen when your PC's off, and Windows needs to do those updates. So like, yeah, turning the PC off is good for it, but I personally think as long as you turn it off before you go to sleep, you're good. I wonder if that's like an older thing, you know? Because they also used to tell us that you can overcharge your batteries. And that is no longer really an issue anymore. Like, I would probably believe that in some areas you did get banned in Cherries for rage baiting. You did. Did indeed. Yeah. I would agree to some extent that turning something on and off all the time isn't good for it. Because electronics can be finicky. But, like, it'd have to take a lot, I feel. I feel it would have to take a lot. And I feel like it would have to, like, be... I don't even know.
Better see the Duke.
In today's day and age, I feel like if you're not... Something else is wrong, I feel, if that happens. Yeah, no. Oh. Older people with technology say the absolute most insane and crazy things.
If you truly
They
wish to
say
save
the
you must first gather the
craziest
4
fucking
flags.
thing. Hang on, just a
I'll
second,
do you
guys.
a personal favor. I've marked the Lord's locations.
Just a second. I'm gonna do something. No, I don't want to do that.
On your map.
There you go.
Some treasures still lurk in this village. I'm sure each one will prove...
She might get a good laugh out of that later. But Turkey, if you're still there, I'll let you know I'm the one that banned you in Cherry's YouTube. So think about that for a second. I'm the one that got to do it. Because you were talking shit about one of our favorite characters, and we all had enough of it.
Ethan.
What?
Ethan!
Come with me. There's something I have to tell you.
Mia? What's going on?
People used to only put winter tires on the wheels when they got in the back. Well, back then, like, I don't know if you guys have it in Canada, But in the States, like, we have what they call four-wheel drive. And oh my god, people with four-wheel drive in the States, I swear they have a god complex when it comes to snow. Anybody in the States that drives in snow without four-wheel drive,
Am I losing it?
they're smart in the snow. They're safe in the snow. 9 times out of 10, when I see a vehicle in a ditch during the snow, it's the dumbasses that have four-wheel drive.
What's going on?
But yeah, I haven't heard my dad do it in a long time. And I think it's because I pick my conversations with my dad wisely. But, like, I know he used to be a big believer on the fact that batteries could overcharge. I forget what it was exactly, because it's been so freaking long. But there was totally, like, and it might have been, like, early cell phones or something, where, like, you had to have your cell phone on the charger for a set time. You could not charge your phone overnight around him or he would freak out. Because right when that thing hit 100%, you had to take that thing off the charger right away. It's had like 50 years of winter driving experience. As with the experience, I 100% agree and I'm okay with it. But it's like, I swear it's like the younger people that get four-wheel drive because it won't stop them in the snow. And then come to find out, oh no, you can still get fucking stopped in the snow. You're not invincible. It's things like that. You definitely can, like, you're not invincible to the snow. Snow stops everybody. Snow's a bitch. We all just deal with it. Oh, anybody can get stuck. I'm not saying that only four-wheel drives get stuck. I'm just saying a lot of times I see, like, the cocky four-wheel drive drivers just, like, doing anything they want to in bad weather because they think they're invincible.
What? Wait.
But, like, no,
gun?
I've gotten my car stuck before. Not in a ditch, thankfully. But I've gotten my car stuck in the snow before because I had to be out driving when I shouldn't have been out driving. Yes, I have. You would have had to cancel your appointment if we had the same amount of snow in Toronto. Yeah, it doesn't always. I think that's like, honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys, I'm low-key nervous about the weather for the end of February. I'm low-key nervous because I'm scared of it being bad weather when I have to go pick up my copy of RE9. Agreed binding. Fuck this part. And fuck this part because it's not fun on replayability. I have a baby skip binding that we're gonna do, but we still have to see it a little bit. But we get to kind of skip a little bit of it too. Well, that didn't work for me. We'll try this. I don't think it's right. I am pressing X. Okay. It's not right. Freaking Xbox controls. Alright, time for Panda to squint. That might be right. I think, maybe? There we go. Nope. My screen's too bright for this. Okay, this is right. I have the brightness turned up on my screen because some parts of this game and 4 Remake are really fucking dark. So I have the brightness turned up to combat that. The downside to that is when I turn the brightness up for those games, the scratches on that music box really blend in. And I gotta strain my eyes to see it. Yeah, we do a little bit of a baby skip around here. It doesn't get rid of the entire thing, but it makes it less painful. Yeah, and I make them harder to see by turning my brightness up. But like, we used to have it to where I just left all of my settings on default, right? And Rax used to say in Started Part of the Village in 4 Remake that my screen looked like almost completely black. And I never liked that. So, funny enough, Rax put his Tarkov settings on my computer for me to play 4 Remake, because Tarkov can be very dark too. Best Friend, Fairy Tale, okay. No, I don't want the note, I want the film strip. Let me interact with the film strip game. Best Friend, Fairy Tale. I think this? No, okay. So the ring and the fairy tale are swapped. There we go. So goofy that you can't skip this part. There's so many things in this game in particular that I find are hilarious. Not hilarious, but I find it so odd that you have to watch some of this stuff. And it's not just a cutscene. BioRand devs are working on a randomizer for this game. And I really hope that once the randomizer is done, that Intel Orca implements a skip for House Beneviento, where, I don't know, you just like come in here and like they instantly give you everything you need to go do the Angie boss fight and just get the fuck out. Because like I don't feel, unless they know stuff I don't know, which very fucking well could be possible. Unless they know stuff that I don't know, I don't think you can randomize this house. It's so tedious on a repeat playthrough. And they did such a good job with when they did 2 Remake. You can skip Sherry or Ada's section. You just like go in there and in the first room, they like give you everything you need to get out. Forget if it's eyes open or eyes closed. In the first room, they just give you everything that you need to get out of that area. And you just run to the end. You guys have seen me do the Sherry skip multiple times because we main Claire. But they do the same with Ada. Ada, you go in and you immediately get the wristband to just run to the end. And you get to skip all of it. Ada's, they more so make you skip it because enemies in Ada's segment can be randomized, but they never really found a way to, like, guarantee that you get a good weapon to get through it. So Ada, like, Ada Section 2 Remake, you go in there with her EMF visualizer, a handgun, and, like, 10 ammo. But, like, if you only have 10 ammo, what if you get a G-Adult down in her section? What if you get a Super Tyrant down there? Like, it's shit you don't want to mess with. So we're going to trigger the baby. We're not going to look at it. Because Binding doesn't want to look at it. Well, it's base game. It's shit from base game that they couldn't figure out how to change. That's all it is. She should, I agree, but yeah, it's just base game problems. Just like, you know, everybody that does the randomizer makes Del Lago 1 HP. Because they couldn't find a way to randomize Del Lago. So he's coming through here. We're just going to stand here and wait for him to turn around. Let's move. You can turn around now anytime. Scared the shit out of me. That's never happened before. That has never happened to me before. I follow him out of here all the time. What gives, game? First time I've seen that too. I do this route all the freaking time. That's not the first time I've seen the baby death, but that's the first time I've seen the baby death there. I used to do this section where I loop him around the operating table in the main room where the Mia doll was. And, like, I was around the corner on the operating table, and he still decided that he could get me. So, like, he pulled me to him from the operating table. It wasn't fun. That was a bullshit death. Alright, we'll be more patient. We'll wait for him to get further away. Hey, Lovelorn, are you still here? By any particular chance? Can you, go tell Cherry that the, person that I banned on YouTube showed up in my YouTube complaining that they got banned? Can you do that for me? I banned him in her YouTube stream, yeah. Yeah, Keels, he came in my YouTube stream and he's like, I got banned in Cherry's chat for rage baiting. I'm like, yeah, you did. I'm the one that did it. See if I can get this. It was just in her YouTube chat, Shara. It wasn't on the Twitch side. It wasn't on Twitch. This dude was being a dumbass and is like complaining about her mod that she had on that made Leon shirtless and whatnot. And just being an overall douche. Come on, elevator. Come on. Come on! Fucking controller. Well, we get to see this again. It wouldn't let me turn around. I was turned... Oh, we're right here. Okay. I'll take this. It wouldn't let me turn around and push the button to close the door. Come on, Leon. Come on. Push the button. Push the button. Push the button. The button was right there. Okay, fine. Let's stop trying to do this the speedy way. I know I can't get it working without a fuse. Let's go do it the legit way. Let's stop trying to use speed tax. I normally have it better, but like normally I'm not like struggling to try to do movements on something I'm not used to, right? There we go. Because like on keyboard and mouse I cut it close, right? But keyboard and mouse I can walk into this. Hi, Cherry. Keyboard and mouse I can like walk into here and like, you know, instantly quick turn and push the button. I don't have that kind of movement speed. Thank you, Cherry. I didn't make you come in here to work, I promise. I promise. She banned that guy from my YouTube.
Don't leave. Try and find me.
I did not tell her. I didn't have Lovelorn tell her because I needed her to come ban him. But, you know what? It kind of works. Because I got to ban him in her stream. And now she just did it for me, so... It works.
Fucking monster.
You know what? The game's actually working better here, too. I normally drop frames in the Angie fight as well. This is kind of nice because I was getting rather frustrated playing this game last time we ran it. Because I was always lagging in here. So this is quite nice. So there's always one of two places she can be. I'm already over here, so let's go check here first. She's not here. And then the other place that she could be is by the elevator that we rode in on. There she is. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Stupid idiot! What are you doing to my cute friends?
Bye, Angie.
It's over.
I wish they would have fleshed Donna out a little bit more. I think Donna's cool. Like, her story's kind of tragic. But, like, I wish they would have, I don't know, told us more about her. Hi, K-Mac. How we doing? Where's all my treasures? I want to see how big my Angie collection's gotten. Look, guys, we have 4 Angie dolls because I never go to, Merchant anymore. Look at that. Look at that little bongo panda. Isn't it cute? And we jamming. How you doing tonight, K-Mac? How is your Monday? Are you and the fam staying warm? Are you guys staying warm? On this slow elevator ride that we cannot skip. I feel like every freaking elevator ride in this game should be like a cutscene that you can skip. But then again, guys, I love this game. I bitch about this game because I think that there's things they could have done to make the replayability better. But in general, don't forget, I do love this game. Every single one of my complaints revolves around replaying. And Capcom does not exactly make games with replayability at mind. You make a game to have a good first playthrough. A lot of people don't replay games like as challenge runners do. A lot of people are one and dones. Or they'll do like an occasional replay to where they forgot the story by then and legit want to re-see the story. Come on. This game is a solid 8 out of 10 for me, too. Agreed. I agree with you. This has been really easy, though. Like, I don't know if I'm getting better at this whole controller thing, guys, as we're finishing this out. But this isn't feeling so bad. This isn't terrible at all. I still stand by the fact that 2 Remake was the worst. This game is way more fun than 7. In my personal opinion. For me personally, 7, I kind of only like 7 for Jack Baker. Like when I really sit down and think about the game. Jack really makes 7 for me. I think Capcom kind of sort of missed by giving Ethan no personality in 7. Like, I get what they wanted to do in theory by making Ethan the everyman, right? Make him really relatable. I'm Ethan, you're Ethan, we're all Ethan. But he just had no personality. At first playthrough, 7 was really good. First playthrough, 7 was really good. 7 legit scared me. I loved going into the Baker house for the first time. I love that when you're walking around the old house section with Mia, that like everything in the house creaks. It's really creepy. It ups the ambiance. I love it. But like, aside from the boat, because we all know that sucks. We don't even need to go there. Did I go the wrong way? Maybe not. I don't even know. No, I didn't. Aside from the boat though, like, 7 I think was a solid first playthrough. I played all of the RE games in order for the first time. Barring 0, I played after I played 3 Remake. So 7 was refreshing, to say the least. After marathoning all the games. After starting with, I think I did Jake's campaign in 6 first. So from going to Jake's campaign to 7 was refreshing. It was nice. I went the wrong way.
How do I get out of here?
But yeah, replayability. It's just, I know we speedrun it, but 7's tough. That's why when we do play 7, we utilize the cutscene skipper. Agreed. Completely agreed. 7's a good horror game, but not an RE game. 100% agree with that statement. And like, some people say that this doesn't feel like an RE game, but I think this feels more like an RE game than 7 did. You obviously got your bioweapons. You mean Chris with a K? Chris with a K? Chris from Timo. She's not wrong. She's not wrong indeed. But no, like, this one, like, at least they made this version of Ethan, Dad Ethan, have a personality. He's got a mission. He's got a purpose. He's saving his kid, right?
What was that?
I never full on bought, I don't know, him going after Mia after 3 years. Like, yeah, it's your wife, it's your spouse. Like, it's not easy to move on, like, after a disappearance like that. But, like,
Research post or something?
I don't know, like,
What the fuck are they
I don't know if it's, like, saying that it's far-fetched or something. But, like, something just really felt off about 7. And I don't know how to describe it, really. I wish all the areas were as good as the castle as well, yeah. The castle is, like, peak.
What am I supposed to do?
House Beneviento was good on a first playthrough, but, like, it just drags on a replay. This section, it's fine. It's not terrible. It's perfectly fine. Factory, though, like, I think Factory was a very rough area to have as the finale. Personally.
Seriously?
I think Factory was a rough finale. For me, personally, and I know I don't speak for everybody, but for me, personally, by the time I got to Factory and saw how big that fucking area was, on a first playthrough, I was over the Factory. Did I press it? Did I hit it? Maybe, hopefully. Oh, no, the Heisenberg fight, like, on the right difficulty, the Heisenberg fight is cool. I have my own issues with the Heisenberg fight in Village Shadows. But on your average difficulty, Heisenberg's not that bad. We'll see how I feel about him after today. But yeah. I just think, like, I don't know. I don't know what I think. I think Factory is a tough closer. I feel like I wish we would have started with the Factory, I think.
Stinks.
I feel like I think we could have started with Factory and gone from there. Because, like, at the beginning, you know, when we first meet Heisenberg in, like, that little area in front of the castle, right? When he throws us down and we do his little game, where we run and, you know, it ends with fresh American ground beef, that section. I feel like we should have gone from that straight to the Factory. And I feel like Lady D should have been the closer. I don't think I have time to run across this. But I'm gonna fucking try for it. Oh my god, we made it. I think, yeah. Start with the Factory and end with the castle. I think Lady D was the real money of the game. And, like, yeah, you could say that, you know, being the real money of the game, you want to get her first. Because that's what we were all there for. And yeah, in a way, I could see that logic. But, like, now that we've got Lady D, we're all done. We've seen her. You've spoiled the best part in the first 30 minutes. Stand up. Thank you. I think they should have saved Lady D for later. Like, I think that people would hate the Factory less if it would have been done earlier. Because it can get confusing. And by the time you do the Factory, you're like, you got a little bit of game fatigue, and you're ready for it to be over. And I don't think you should be going into the Factory when you're ready for the game to be over. Like, you need to be at the top of your game when you hit the Factory. They did. The entire marketing for Village. I wasn't even playing RE at the time. I had never played an RE game when Village came out, when the marketing for Village happened. But I knew who fucking Lady D was. Because she was absolutely everywhere. The entire marketing plan for Village. Oh, Lauren, thank you for that sub. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. Yeah, the entire marketing for Village just, like, revolved around Lady D. And at least me, when we go through a run, and, like, I dabble in speedrunning, but I don't do it, like, as good as other people. I'm done when we do our runs of Village. We are out of the castle in 45 minutes. Or less. Now that we're doing intro skip, we're going to be out of the castle even faster. W17. Keels, are you practicing DBD for when we play on Thursday? Are you practicing? Yes. I dabble in it. Like, I really enjoyed the run for the UFO run for Silent Hill F. I enjoy the true ending run. But, like, I kind of have the same... I feel like I have the same attitude towards it as Cherry does. Like, if we PB, cool. If we can, like, casually PB and we look at speedrun.com and all of a sudden the time that like we just casually got is there, you know? It's like, oh, cool. You know? We could submit that. Fucking cool. Let's go. But like, I tried to like grind a time for UFO and Silent Hill F, and I didn't enjoy doing it. I got to the point where like my PB was like the best, and it is where it is right now. It's like the best that I can do it, you know? Like, I had the best RNG that I'm going to get. Because, like, the person above me, like, runs backwards the entire game because they're amazing and they have the ability to do that. And, like, I'm sorry, if I run backwards and dodge backwards the entire game, you guys have seen me play fucking games before. I'm gonna be dodging us into walls. I'm gonna be dodging our ass into fucking walls. And getting stuck on everything if I'm not looking where I'm going. I can dodge backwards in one section of Silent Hill Lab because it is literally a straight line. And that's it.
And death as he was in life.
Remake is really fun though. I kinda dabbled in it. It's the first game I ever actually opened Splits for, Sarah. And we did a couple attempts. And I got Jill any percent down to an hour 38 minutes.
Is that
which
alive?
nowhere near anybody's record, but I was really damn proud of it. 'Cause Magnum.
You're better off than I thought.
Kill so fast 'cause Magnum.
Oh, come on. We just met a while back, not that it really matters. You...
This baby. That's how. Yeah, I was really fucking proud of my hour 38 at remake. I was scrolling through the Women's Guild Discord last night, guys, and I found us 2 more raid trains we could do. Because I think they're really fun, and they're a really fun way of meeting new people. I had so much fun over the weekend following the speedrun raid train around and watching everybody do runs. The train ended last night in somebody that speedruns Mario 64. And they were doing what they call 17 star, which is you take 17 stars to beat the entire game. So, like, you get 1 star in the first area. You go to the next area, you get 3. You go to the snowy area, and you just take the penguin back to its mom. And maybe one more thing. Oh, yeah, you get one of the ones on ice. And then, like, you backwards dash up the stairs and, like, glitch through a wall to go to Bowser's and whatnot. And, like, that is, like, my childhood game, and it was so much freaking fun to watch people do speedruns of it. It was so fun to sit in a chat of people that love a game that I played when I was 6 years old. You don't have a lot of weapons unlocked? They're not that hard to unlock if you ever feel like taking the time to do it. Compared to other games, I think this game's 100% was relatively easy. And it was pretty fun too. I have the 3D All-Stars version on Switch. And I don't know what they were using to speedrun it because, like, I don't know if you can use the Switch version to speedrun or not. But it's something that I would, like, never fucking do. Because I love the game so much that I can't. Do you ever have a game that you just enjoy so much that, like, skipping anything feels like a goddamn shame? I kind of get that way with 4 Remake sometimes. Like, I like trying to beat 4 Remake in a stream. But at the same time, like, I can't not kill everything in 4 Remake because I find that the combat so goddamn fun, you know? Like, Mario 64 is that game where I can't go in the first level and not get all 7 stars. I can't go in any level and not get all 7 stars. I can't go to the flying hat section and not attempt to fly around and get all the red coins. Stuff like that. Like, I enjoy the game so much that I want to go the extra mile and do all the things for it. So, like, why I think it's so fun to watch other people speedrun it is because it's something that I would legit never do because I just can't bring myself to do it like that. I gotta do it legit every time. Blow you up. Come on. My favorite level? I always like, I don't remember what it's called, but there's a level upstairs. Oh my god, we're gonna finish this early and I can probably show you. There's like a level upstairs where it's like a tall tower you gotta climb. It's kind of reminiscent
This must be their den.
of the level with the big block guy guarding the top. But it's not. I remember there was a slide on the side that was like a secret that you had to find. Oh god. We're gonna finish this in like 10-15 minutes and we're gonna... Oh fuck, it's also the cat bed. We'll finish this early and we'll go look at names of things. Not the clock. No, not the clock. I hated the clock. Clock wasn't my least favorite. But as a kid, I remembered hating the clock.
Okay, big guy.
But I hated the clock because I didn't realize that you could wait outside on the clock hands. And, like, if they were at a certain time, they went slower or faster. Or at a certain time, they froze completely. I was, like, I was the silly kid that didn't know what they were doing, really. That would try to just hop in the world and do the clock no matter what. So I would be over here trying to do it on hard mode with everything sped up and getting, like, pissy that I couldn't do it. But no, it wasn't... The level that I'm talking about wasn't upstairs. It was on the 2nd floor, and it was a picture you jump into. And the picture was, like, of a tower, and it had a lot of red on it. Maybe it was, like, talking about a mountainside. I don't remember. We're gonna look this up when I'm done. We're gonna look this up when I'm done with this. Wait, no, stop. We need heal. No, don't close inventory. Can I? No. I don't know my inventory buttons. Let's put you over here. No. No. Sorry, guys. Village invent. Fuck it. We don't need it. You know what we can do, actually? Ah. Fuck it. No! Get me out of this hell. Thanks, game. I took a first aid. I took a first aid. Now you're telling me I can't take another one. Thank you. Thank you. My least favorite one. There's a rainbow one next to the clock level.
Not good.
And I always thought you like literally like ride on a boat in the rainbow. And like part of me as a kid like loved it conceptually. Cause oh yay, cute, there's rainbows everywhere. But like actually doing that level was such a pain in the ass because like you'd have to like platform and whatnot because one rainbow would end, another would begin. And like you'd have to like ride this ship or this magic carpet through multiple rainbows or you'd fall, and I always fell. That one, it was an interesting concept. Like where you had to play with the sizes. It was an interesting concept, but I agree. There was like nothing there. Tall Mountain. Thank you, Sarah. There was a bunch of cool stars there. There were a couple cool secret areas in that one. Yeah. Going back to that one, Lovelorn, it can be like, like I said, it was kind of a cool idea, but I feel like they also could have done more with it. I'm also criticizing a game saying they could have done more on a game that was made in 1996, so I kind of feel bad about that. As a kid, I also remember disliking the underwater levels. There was one, I think it was called Dire Docks. You unlocked it on the main floor of the castle for 3 stars. That had a lot of underwater stuff that was a pain in the butt. And then there was another underwater level later on. I forgot what it was called because obviously Panda has the goldfish memory right now. But I remember that one being really complicated too. And underwater levels, it was just like, having the extra thing of having to manage your breath was annoying. The first level was really good. The penguin level was also really good. The sand level was so fun too. I remember like loving trying to figure out how to get into the pyramid for the first time. And then like being bad at platforming and like sliding into the quicksand. Oddly enough, I have fond memories of dying there. As goofy as it sounds.
It's my greatest pleasure.
Like, it was a
to see you return
challenge,
alive.
right? We need to stop here. Like, getting into the pyramid was like a nice challenge for what the game was. And like, I was always so determined to like get in there.
What was that?
Like, now it's easy, but it's the idea of playing it when you're a kid and like everything's challenging. And then going back to it as an adult with more gaming experience.
I await your patronage.
Yeah, well, sorry, Duke. We pretty much don't talk to you in this run. We pretty much do no Duke runs.
What?
Bye, Duke. Except I do like it when Duke says, "What are you buying?" That's always fun. But yeah, those levels were fun. I do miss that game. I'm glad that they released it, like, at all for Switch, though. Like, I've been saying this for years. I would love if, like, companies would give all of their IPs the same love. I would love if Nintendo would make like a quote-unquote all-stars port for Zelda for Switch. Give me like Ocarina, Majora's Mask, and whatever other game, Twilight Princess. Give us all 3 of those for Switch and like a triple pack or something. I would buy the shit out of that. You just want my RE5 remake. I want my RE5 remake too. I want that too. Different company, but I would love for Capcom to give Resident Evil the same treatment that Crystal Dynamic gave to the first 6 Tomb Raider games, of remastering those and putting them on Steam. Excuse me, Steam and PlayStation. Like, all the old Tomb Raiders are remastered and on current gen consoles. Why can't Capcom do the same for Resident Evil? I remember Candy was talking about this in her stream recently, and she was talking about something like Capcom can't because of something with the backgrounds and how they're rendered. I don't know. I'm not questioning Candy at all because I'm sure she knows what she's talking about. I just didn't exactly understand what she was saying about that. So maybe it's not possible. I prefer remakes over remasters, but like, God, the Tomb Raider remasters are beautiful. They're the exact same game, just the graphics are upscaled for people that want the graphics to look better, and I'm not here to argue with that at all. And like, I love that all the Tomb Raider games are like nice and playable on Steam and PlayStation, wherever you want to play them. And you can get achievements, because we all know I'm a wee bit of a whore for achievements. Leon? Leon? Really fucking important here, Leon. Thank you. Like, yeah, we can get, like, we can put them on emulator and use retro achievements, but, like, it's not the same. Retro achievements are cool, but, like, not the same. For me, at least. But no, I agree. I want RE5 remake. I want RE1 remake, or remake of the actual OG, whatever Capcom wants to do. I want Zero remake. I want Code Veronica remake. Give me all the fucking things. Oh, really? That's awesome, Sarah. All the older games were playable up till PS4, and they decided to do the remakes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I like what Crystal Dynamic did with Tomb Raider. I wish more companies would do that. Because I think it's like just a great way to keep things going. I know so many people that are huge fans of Tomb Raider that legit cried when they saw the remasters and everything. Yeah, like, I absolutely despise the conversation that RE5 is racist. I really do. I really freaking do. Like, I don't know. As, like, the whitest white girl on the face of the earth, like, I kind of also have zero place to talk about this. But I despise all of the talks that 5 is racist. Like, could they have made it anywhere besides Africa and not used indigenous people? Probably. In the grand scheme of things. Probably. But, like, yeah, I stay away from that conversation because I am the palest, whitest white girl on the face of the earth, and we can't talk about those things. But I 100% agree. Like, some of the things that happen in RE5, you are correct. They will not be received as well in 2026 plus culture. That also being said, like, I really do enjoy RE5. And even though some things might not be received as well in that game today, I am of the belief that they really shouldn't change a lot of it. Because that is what RE5 is. Like, at that point, like, how much do you change and can still be able to call it RE5, you know? Yeah. I do agree Binding, but the internet's a sketchy place sometimes. This room's gonna suck. Okay, we got a third try. Hi, Boson! How are you? Boson, I'm doing good shooting on a controller today. This game doesn't suck. This game doesn't suck. A chill, tired day. I get that. It's kind of been chill, tired all weekend here, kind of. Just been so damn cold. But yeah, like, I want an RE5 remake as much as every other fan. But I think I'm scared. And I know, like, people that are scared of other remakes and what they might do to them. We might just have to, like, run for this. I don't know if I could shoot these. I don't know if I got the timing. This one I might be able to get. Okay. My mod Grace is, like, terrified of a Code Veronica remake because Code Veronica's her favorite game and she's scared of them fucking it up. I'm kind of scared of a 5 remake because of what they might have to change to make it, I guess, appropriate for today's culture. To make it to where people don't just whine the whole time about it. Like, that's what I'm worried about. You have 3 and 2 days this weekend. Oh, Boson, rest up this week. Rest up. Hi. All good, Boson. All good. Keels is kind of distracted, too. She's playing DBD. I'm sure it will be. Take care of yourself. Rest up plenty beforehand. And, as always, be safe out there. I took a corner too soon. Oh, no. I took too long getting down here. I missed his red thing altogether. I think for me, at least, things are kind of slight. I think we've kind of got nothing going on till RE9. Rax had a really busy week at work last week. He had his big 6-hour team building meeting last Wednesday that I told you guys about. Then on Thursday, he had his board of directors meeting that I know he was, like, big nervous about. Besides that, though, I think we're kind of sitting pretty for a while. I think we get to be big chillin' for a bit. It was kind of nice.
Oh, Ethan. Such a disappointment.
It kind of sucks, yeah.
Join forces against that bitch Miranda.
It kind of sucks.
Truly.
I ventured out of the house for the first time today, Bozon, since Thursday. Because we're out of food for me to cook, so I had to go get Subway for everybody today. It's fucking cold.
Decades of being forced to serve her.
It's fucking cold.
Can you even?
Residual shoveling? That sucks. Oh, hi. I walked right into him.
I'm not like my siblings. I want nothing more than to be free of that bitch.
You know what?
So I need,
Probably get rid of both of these guys.
I need enough power to destroy her.
Yeah, I got out for the first time today and went to
Are the
Subway.
fruits of my power.
I need to actually...
Strong will
Welcome on and thank you for the follow.
That's the
I need to
way of the
actually go
world.
out and get groceries tomorrow.
You should have
By the way, did you and your sister make a list of what you guys want?
What a freak.
Well, if you want anything, it better be... I better know about it before you guys go to bed. Yeah. You never know what the kids are going to want, so I always have them, like, write down things for me that they want, so I can put it in the pickup order, along with everything that I know we need. Come on, hit it. Open, 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 open. You're not supposed to come in here. I do grocery pickups. Pretty much ever since Walmart started making it a thing. So I pretty much, unless like we're like out as a family doing something in town or whatnot, and Rax is like, while we're here, let's just go ahead and do it. I pretty much never go in and actually do old-fashioned grocery shopping anymore. I do everything via pickup. So yeah, if the kids want anything, this is like their last chance to make sure that anything they want is on the list to get tomorrow. Come on. Come on, Leon. We don't want to die. We're going to die. I'm seeing death scenes that I've never seen before, guys. I'm seeing death scenes that I've never seen before in my history of playing these games. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Where did he come in at? I'd seen the baby before. I'd never died to Sturm before, though. Like that in one of the mini chase scenes. All because Leon wouldn't crouch.
You again?
Come on. Crouch. Walk. Why is he not crouching all of a sudden? Why? I need to crouch game. See? Look. Look how good he's doing it now. And now we're up, and now we're down, and now we're up, and now we're down. Why can we do it good here? Explain it to me, game. Maybe I'm trying to go too fast. Maybe I'm like freaking out once we get in there. No.
You again?
There, that works. That worked. Not what we normally do there, but it got the job done. It got the job done.
Got a long way to go.
No, we don't. You're over-exaggerating, Leon. I swear it's the controller. I never have problems with it on keyboard. I gotta give it credit, though, like, skipping cutscenes-wise, it's so much more responsive on the controller. Because, like, I feel like on keyboard, I'm sitting here spamming the button to skip. But, like, this one, the first time you press it, it just does it. So, like, there's things that I like about this, and then there's things I obviously don't like. It's got its pros and its cons. The crouching I had a problem with in 4 Remake as well. I don't remember if it gave me a bunch of problems in Village last night, or not Village, this is Village. I don't remember if crouching gave me a lot of problems in 7 last night or not. Okay, that's gonna be, we have to get it higher. Just trying to see what we can get from down here. So I always forget exactly where we can and can't shoot from. We actually have to hit the ball directly, or damn close to directly, okay. We gotta hit it damn close to directly. Flying boys. Bye-bye, flying boys. Alright. Where is this last light? Here it is. Let's go! I'm actually really nervous for Heisenberg, though. I'm nervous about my aim for the Heisenberg fight. I'm very nervous about my aim for the Heisenberg fight. Up, up, up we go. Oh, kind of nervous about my aim here, too. Okay, okay. It wasn't so bad. First shot, we got it. We got it first try.
Shit, that was close.
You're fine, Leon. Walk it off, walk it off, walk it off. I find it very funny that you can't... I've always been afraid of coming out here and running off the ledge here. I find it funny that the game doesn't let you. Fun fact, Rev 2 is the only Resident Evil game that I have died to fall damage in. And it was as Barry when you and Natalia are outside doing like the chair lift, ski lift thingy mabobber or whatever. I was like walking close to the edge to like kind of observe the situation and look around. And Barry took one little step over the edge and actually fell off
Soon, she'll start
the
her
ledge.
experiment
And
with your rose.
first time I'd ever died to fall damage in an RE game. And the
It's
last
all
time.
over. For your
Because I didn't want to make a
That's
falling
the whole
animation.
village.
They wanted to for Revelations 2, though.
I'll stop it. I'll use
They
Rose
wanted to for that
kill
game.
Miranda.
What happened to
Poor
the
Papa. You're the only one who doesn't
I have no
see
clue.
your kid's power.
Take Rose?
Oh, that.
I'd like to see you try.
No one's taking my pyramid head, baby.
There's more?
I remember, like, first time I played this, like, every time Ethan goes up to a new level and is like, oh, there's more? I'm like, oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. How long have I already been in this place? But really, that's the final door that you take to get out of here. You go downstairs, you make a mold, and then you just get the fuck out of here. Like, he is over dramatic about it all. Like, you're almost done at this point. There's not a lot left right here. Hey, Duke. Ethan's so dramatic. Still waiting on my list. It is 8:45.
It's dark.
It is dark. Good observation, Leon. Bye, buddy. Bye, buddy. That was a good shot. God damn, I'm proud of myself for that one. So, yeah, all in all, I suppose this marathon was not the worst thing we've ever done. 4 Remake was far beyond the worst in the game. Which is kind of funny because our title for like the past week and a half with the marathon has been playing my favorite games on controller. 4 is like definitely by far my favorite RE game. So it's kind of funny that my favorite one was in fact the worst one. It's kind of funny to think about. I think it's still partially because there's like so much extra mechanics in 4 that aren't in any of the other games. Come on, I'm shooting you with a magnum right now. I know I'm missing your cutesy little red spot. There it is. Die already! We got one more of those big boys. One day we should make this not a no merchant run. And we should just waste time and like actually sell all of my shit to merchant. Or to Duke, I guess. He's Duke in this, he's not merchie. He is a merchant. But he's not merchant, he's Duke. We got our own merchie. Merchie's Yoshi. But no, I think I was talking about it earlier, but I got distracted. Is that garlic? Is he hanging garlic to keep Lady D and the daughters away from him? I never noticed this before. Did you guys, any of you guys ever notice this? I never noticed the garlic. But no, I was saying it before. There's a new combat mod out for 4 Remake that I thought I wanted to do. I thought it sounded like a fun, good idea. But I spent a little bit of time before stream hanging out in Sherry's chat, and she's doing it. And not gonna lie, after watching Cherry do it, I've kind of, hi Rocket, I've kind of lost all motivation to try the mod for myself. Like, watching Cherry do it really just reminded me why I hate combat mods for 4 Remake. Like, they're kind of bullshit. They're kind of bullshit, they're kind of mean. And we were talking in her chat, and, like, they're so unoriginal. Like, she's doing one called Combat Evolved No Time for Death right now. And it looks the exact same as, like, Berserker or Berserker Plus. Hi, Rocket, how are you? Sorry, I had to leave Bongo Cat. This game gets angry when I stream it and play Bongo Cat at the same time. My computer about literally had a aneurysm last time we tried. It got very, very, very angry at us. Where's my door? Where's my door? There's my door, the one place I didn't look. I don't know what it is about Bongo Cat, but Bongo Cat and Village don't play nice together. But yeah, so I was watching Cherry do the mod, and it's just like, it looks so unoriginal, and I'm like, I'm watching her go through some of these rooms, and I'm like, we've done this already. I'm on controller, Rocket, but we're doing really good. Like, this one next to, like, RE1 Remake feels okay. I think those are the two that have felt the most okay. I think this fight could still be a bitch. Village does have Bongo Cat phobia. But you know what, guys? It's okay, because we now have a Bongo Panda emote. I got a bonus pink drink.
What?
Thank you.
What?
Thank you. I got the grocery list, guys. I got the grocery list. And I got a pink drink. Let's actually open this. Let's open this. Because I had actually just finished my Diet Dr. Pepper. Kid loves me, guys. The kid loves me. Really good, thank you. Mecha battle time. I'm nervous. I am nervous. Okay, so that's that. That's guard. Okay, okay. A bongo robot would be funny.
You're like a goddamn cockroach. You think you can take me on?
I don't feel like I can do anything, okay? I'm nervous here.
Let's see this. Man, a man.
I don't know about mono-y-mono here. Nope. Come on. Okay. Back away from me, bitch. I feel like I'm not hitting anything. Yeah, a bongo robot emote would be very funny. Okay, he missed me somehow. I don't know how. Come on. There we go. That hinge is gone. That hinge is gone. Apparently we've done a lot of damage on that hinge. Back him up. Okay, he's done. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. I was nervous, though. I was nervous. What? Yep. Okay, robot boss fight was not that bad. I was really nervous about it. Because that's like, out of this entire game, I feel like he's the one you have to be the most accurate for. Granted, I did this on casual because I was initially planning on doing a lot of knifing. But, I thought about it and we started knifing. But I feel like I can knife faster on the mouse, and I feel like doing this I was gonna get tired really quickly. Like doing that for like the entire Moreau fight, or even for Lady D, I feel like I would have got fatigued really quick tonight, which is why we didn't do it. But we did knife all 3 daughters. We did do that. I still say I wish we could have sided with Heisenberg. I think that would have been a fun addition to this game. I still think it would have been like another faux choice, like Seven had between Zoe or Mia. But it still would have been like a fun, maybe extra 15 minutes of a run. He is pretty cool, like, he's a little loony, don't get me wrong, like, he's definitely none of the Cadou participants in him, Donna, Moreau, or Lady D. Oh, Chris is shirtless, I forgot about this. None of them have all of their marbles, right? None of them have all of their marbles. Hello, sir. Look at those arms. Yeah, none of them have all their marbles. But, like, minus his little mech problem, as we're going to call it. I feel like Heisenberg has his head screwed on more than any of the other participants. This is one of my favorite songs from Village, too.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think Heisenberg's pretty damn cool. And then, of course, Neil just did an amazing job with his voice acting.
Roger.
Tundra here. Leaving some supplies in one of the houses, Captain. Help yourself.
Mirage, I need some backup.
Go this way. I was shooting you. That should have stunned you. Let me through, let me through, bitches. Let me through, let me through, let me through.
My mom saw this shit. She thinks she done it.
I've reached the target location. Damn, this is big. All right, Lobo. Marking the target.
Roger that, boss.
And this part takes forever to simply mark something.
Alright.
And then what I always do from there,
Now, just a minute.
I pretty much go camp this roof.
It's a small pity that we.
I know we don't need all of this stuff, but there's med injectors here. Which, funny enough, if you pay attention in the RE9 trailers, I think med injectors are back. I think I did see an herb, but I do believe that there was something labeled med injectors in Grace's inventory. I don't like this part too either. I know how to do this part and I know how to kind of cheese it a little bit, but it's still like, I feel like there were so many other ways to incorporate the player playing as Chris.
Target locator working? Everyone okay?
Oh, I think they got it back up.
No end to 'em.
Okay, yeah, they got it back up. So yeah, I jump down here, go back around the corner. It pulls the enemies down to that corner, or it's supposed to. So then you can run back up the ladder and do the target.
Bioweapon numbers are increasing. We need to finish them off quick. Another hit. Looks like it's about to collapse. Hold your horses. I'm reloading.
But yeah, I said this like earlier last week, when we played 3 Remake, and when we did the Carlos Hospital Siege section. I just don't like areas in games that are like obviously just there to make you waste all of your ammo.
I'm reloaded. Where should I go next?
And like at least in 3 Remake, I'll even give 3 Remake some credit here. God forbid I ever do that. But yeah, I'll even give 3 Remake some credit here.
I'm nearby.
Come on, buddies. Come on, you know you want me. I'll even give 3 Remake some credit here. At least when 3 Remake did the stupid hospital section, at least we had been playing as Carlos before, and we had gathered resources to play with him. And then we just kind of like, well, whatever you have left, have fun using it. Like, at least they took it in that direction. This, you just load in as Chris with like a stacked arsenal. And like, it says, have fun, kill everything. But nothing drops loot for you, so you have what you have. Like, granted, you don't need anything else besides what they give you. But it's kind of just like,
There's
eh.
no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
Like, why? Like, it's cool that we get to play as Chris again. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on the game for that. I just think they could have done it in a different means. And, like, this guy's cool. Like, this part. I have no beef with this part. It's just shooting down the Mega Mycete that I think sucks.
Boss, you're on the ground.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Okay, I'm moving out. Hold on till I get there.
I don't exactly know how to, guard. Well, I guess I do. I've done it before. This part's fine. I think shooting down the Mega Mycete is kind of annoying. But I am never going to complain about getting to play as a legacy character. So I think the fact that we get to do it at all is just cool. Come on. Be good.
Thought so.
Reloading now. Just a minute.
I think he's done.
Hostile bioweapon.
Ready when you are.
I'll keep going. The rest of you, stay above ground.
Oh yeah, the Chris DLC for 7 was dog shit.
Miranda was the fake Mia. Where's the real one?
I doubt she saw any further use for
I
her.
don't think you can do fishy in a watch tree, Kenny.
Even know Rose exists.
But thank you for the 5-stream streak.
We can
Try
figure that
fishy
out.
again.
Focus on the plan.
I don't think Twitch lets you do that.
Found it. It's the Megamycete.
You wanted to try for science? I appreciate for science.
Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the
I appreciate for science.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late.
Kinda sad that I skipped that cutscene and so we should have screenshotted that.
There wasn't time. We didn't expect Miranda to act so
Yeah,
soon.
get your check-ins in, get your check-ins in.
You should have told him.
Yeah.
3 more for next milestone. Nice. Very nice.
This must be Miranda's lab.
I got my first 69 walk streak over the weekend. It was fun. I screenshotted it. I got that in cherries. I might be close to 69 in Grace's as well. And I think I'm getting there in Maxi Lobes' stream as well, too. It's nice, though, because Grace and Maxi stream at night. So I can just, like, pop both of theirs up and keep my streak as live as I'm, like, getting ready for bed or just winding down in the evening or whatnot. I think the hardest streak that I'm going to lose one day, I'm going to lose my streak in Bakba Soups one day. I just know it. It hasn't happened yet. But Bach streams like early morning to mid-morning. Oh, I have no room. Okay. We're going into Miranda. We can go ahead and heal and then swap the first aid. There we go. I'm going to lose my streak in box one day. I'm going to be like... He's going to like go live at 6 a.m. on a Saturday or something. And I'm just going to miss it. I don't know if you have binding. I see you pretty much. I think we see you just about every day. I swear I say hi to you every day. I'll swear I say hi to you every day. I think not counting Rax because I put my stream up on Rax's computer even if he's not out here. So Rax not counting. I think Sarah's got the highest streak.
Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll
You have a
provide
70 in
her
cherries? I think I hit...
So now,
Cherries is where I got the 69. So I think I'm at like 70, 71 in hers right now. I know Lovelorn and I are tied, so I can't let my streak go until Lovelorn loses his. Can't let it happen.
to ensure I never see
Can't let him have that. Babish. You might revisit OG for? I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. You can see yourself losing one of the 2 streaks. Like I said, I think I could easily lose Box because Bach just kind of... Bach is a consistent streamer. I don't want to say he's not. Bach is a really good streamer, and consistency makes a really good streamer. But, like, sometimes Bach can fuck his sleep schedule up. And, like, he's in PEI, so he's, like, 2 hours ahead of me. Sometimes Bach will wake up at 8 a.m. just because he went to bed super early or something. And he could be, like, wake up at 8 a.m. Oh, I want to stream. Or I've seen him, like, wake up at, 6 a.m. his time because, like, he's resetting his sleep schedule for an event. And, like, 6 a.m. his time is 4 a.m. my time. I'm sorry, if someone's streaming at 4 a.m. my time, I'm not making it. I'm not making it at 4 a.m. I love you all, but you streaming at 4 a.m., there's going to be no panda there. I wish they had RE2 remake costumes and RE4 remake since OG. Yeah, like, you can mod them in, but honestly, they do have Leon's RPD costume, but you have to unlock Leon's RPD costume by, like, getting S++ in every mercenary level. And getting S++ in every mercenary level could be a bitch. So, like, they do, but it's locked. Yeah. I kind of sort of love Mercenaries for 4 Remake. I think 4 Remake did Mercenaries very well. But nonetheless, to get S+ in all of the levels of Mercenaries is a grind. It is indeed a grind. But yeah, I still think it's like something that they did do very, very, very well. I think Mercenaries is more fun in 4 Remake than it was in OG. But yeah, guys, we did it. Controller Marathon is done. We're playing 2 Remake tomorrow for a story playthrough because 2 Remake turned 7 years old yesterday, which is when I initially wanted to play it, but we had the raid train come up and then the Controller Marathon got slightly delayed. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to play Leon A for 2 Remake to celebrate 7 years of 2 Remake being in the world. And I get to do it on keyboard and mouse, guys. But we're still going to suck because I'm a Claire main and I don't know Leon's route. I'm better with the grenade launcher than I am with the shotgun. It's going to be a trip, but you know what? We're going to do it. We'll sit here and we'll watch cutscenes. And we'll have a good time. 202 Remake is a really good game. It's got a banger of an opening. Like, I was shocked. We played 2OG for the first time last year. And, like, I was proud of Capcom for how much the opening cutscene. Fuck no, not hardcore. But I was proud of how faithful to the OG the opening cutscene was for 2 Remake. And I know it's just a cutscene, and I know that doesn't mean anything. And I know a lot of people have problems with 2 Remake because the B scenario is a bit botched. Like, I understand all of these things. But I do genuinely love 2 Remake. I think they did a fantastic job with it. That being said, I do tend to stick to the A scenario more than I do the B, just because I'm personally not the biggest fan of the B run. It's kind of like B run gets iffy because, like, you do B run and it's like whoever you do, Claire or Leon, even though Claire is canon for remakes, because Leon in 4 Remake has Marvin's combat knife. So that confirms that Leon A is canon in Remake World. No matter who you do, though, for B scenario, why do they refight Birkin 1? Why do they refight Birkin 2, Birkin 3? Why do they have the same boss fights except for just Birkin 4 Final Birkin or on Final Tyrant? And then they both, no matter who does it, fights Train Birkin, you know? I kind of don't mind Mr. X. I don't. Mr. X is very, very, very scripted. In saying that, I think Mr. X scripting is still better done than Nimi's scripting in 3 Remake. There's still a little bit more RNG to Mr. X than there is to Nimi. Like, when we try to do hitless runs, or try to do fancy schmancy shit, Mr. X will get me locked in the dark room save room because he just camps the door. He will get me locked in the clock tower yet again because he camps the door. He is fast on hardcore. You are right there. But yeah, I think he's more fun than Nimi because there's more things with him, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, Nimi just kind of like, you get out of that section and you're fine. Mr. X, he can fucking go anywhere. He can fucking go anywhere if he's on your ass, unless you can figure out ways to, like, just outrun him. If he's on you, he's on you. Like, you ain't getting away from him. Yeah. No, I get that too. I get it. Yeah, Nimi is very, very scripted. I don't feel like Mr. X is as scripted as Nimi is. I think he's a little bit more RNG based. Like, there's certain spots that, yes, he does show up. For example, on both players, when you go pick up the Jack in the records room, he is scripted to spawn there. I swear he is alerted in some manner when you do the clock tower because I always hear him stomping around very close to where I am when we do the clock tower. I have no proof of this, but I'm pretty damn sure of it. But yeah, we're gonna do that tomorrow. It could be fun. Like I said, you all know me. I play a fuck ton of Claire. I consider myself a Claire main. And yeah, I just don't play a lot of Leon. I kind of know the route, but I just feel like I'm better with Claire's guns than I am with Leon's guns. And which is funny because you ask like any like challenge runner or something, and they'll probably say that Leon's guns are better. I don't care. I personally prefer the grenade launcher to the shotgun any day. Any day I like that. Any freaking day. But yeah, we are going to slip on out of here, guys. Thank you guys for hitting the sub goal all the way back in September to have us do this controller marathon. It was a lot of fun. I might... Hi, Hush. I know, I'm sorry. Hi, Hush. I honestly could see myself playing at least one remake. I could see myself playing one remake on controller more frequently because it did actually kind of not feel like shit. Yeah, it kind of didn't feel like shit. It felt, and it's because of the tank controls that it's made in, it just didn't feel bad. It felt like it's kind of how it's supposed to be played. Village wasn't terrible, but I still prefer a keyboard mouse. 4 absolutely sucked. I never want to look at 4 Remake with a controller ever again in my life, if we're being completely honest here. But we survived. It wasn't terrible. But I am excited to go back to playing on keyboard and mouse tomorrow. I really am. That being said, we do have Silent Hill 2 OG on the schedule for next month. And when we do that, I probably will play it on controller because as of right now, unless I get the enhanced edition working, I set it up on controller. Just aiming in general, like I was just dog shit at, which aiming is entirely what the shooting range is based off of. So it kind of makes sense why just my aim in general was shit. It makes sense. It makes sense why it was. But yeah, the mine carts were just god awful. I did not have the reaction time to aim in the mine carts and kill people without them shooting at me. That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny indeed. I need to try some games. I personally, it's my preferred way to game. Personally. Excuse me, guys. What we want to do tonight? What do we want to do tonight, though? Because I need to start poking at my kids to make sure things are clean. I need to start poking at the kids to make sure things are clean. And I need to look over the grocery list that they made me and see that everything is acceptable. I think they do too, personally. I really do. That being said, mad kudos to everybody that has done them and does main them on controller. Special shout outs to Cherry and Grace because we love them. They're my mods. And they are controller mains and they are Giga Chads at it. And I don't understand how they do it. After playing mouse and keyboard, my preferred is now playing on your Xbox for the stuff on the side. You can tell so you still prefer the Xbox controller over mouse and keyboard? Or you prefer the mouse and keyboard over your Xbox? Am I having reading comprehension skills right now? I thought I was following you for a second there, Binding, and then I lost it again. But yeah, I think the only one that I could see myself revisiting on controller is One Remake. But like I said, I think that's all because the tank controls and whatnot. And it just it felt like it was nothing just to go in there and do things there. But One Remake also has built-in auto-aim that you can't turn off because of its time. But yeah, One Remake was not bad on controller. And it kind of made me see how much I do miss playing One Remake. Because now you're preferred. No, I kind of thought that you would enjoy it on mouse and keyboard, though, Binding. Honestly, because you play Tarkov. I figured since you do, Tarkov shooting mouse and keyboard, I figured that you would indeed, enjoy RE4 on doing, essentially the same way. Even though I know they are vastly different games. Don't make Rex come after me and yell at me. I don't need it. I did expect you to enjoy it like that, though. But what do we want to see tonight, guys? What do we want to see? We got a lot of options. We got a lot of options out there. We could do several things. And as always, I don't like making choices, so I'm going to make you guys choose. We have you guys' options. We got RE7. We got More Village. I have someone speedrunning Mario 64.
Mario 64, I want to watch.
Or we could go do Operation Raccoon City. What do you guys want to see? My kid votes for Mario 64, by the way. Even though he's got to go to bed in 6 minutes.
Hey.
What do we want to see, guys? What do we want to see?
Mario 64. Mario 64.
I got one for Resident Evil, one for Operation Raccoon City. Shonen wants to watch Heated Rivalry. I want to watch Heated Rivalry too, Shonen. I do too. Hush wants Mario 64.
Yay!
Shonen wants Operation Raccoon City. I got 2 for Operation Raccoon City, 2 for Mario 64. Yeah, well, Village is also Resident Evil, and so is 7. Keels wants Mario. Okay, guys. I love you all. I think my Marios have it.
Yay!
I think Sarah wants Mario. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
As much as we do love Resident Evil around here, the Marios have it tonight. And I think it kind of fits because we were talking about so much Mario earlier. Hey, Binding Mario 64 is my favorite childhood game, okay? We don't knock on the Mario. We don't knock on the Mario. How you doing tonight, Shonen? How are you doing tonight, Shonen? Did you watch Heated Rivalry, Shonen? Did you watch it? I haven't sat down and watched it yet. It's still on the list, but it's to be perfectly honest, I watched Twilight this weekend and I didn't watch Heated Rivalry because Twilight things. So yeah, that's what we did. You got off work and haven't watched it. I watched Twilight. I did. I watched fucking Twilight. But no, guys, we are going to go say hi to Karina. She is currently doing 120 star speedruns.
Mario 64.
It looks really fucking cool. She's bouncing around. She's jumping everywhere on the map. She's on the freaking level that I said I hated with all the rainbows everywhere and the magic carpets. So yeah, I'm super excited to watch this. I kind of spent quite a bit of time in her stream over the weekend being mesmerized by everything that she's doing in this. I think it's like freaking Giga Chad moves to be doing this. I find it so fun. And it's kind of been like reliving a little bit of my childhood watching this because this is what I grew up with. So yeah, be nice. Go show her all the love. Go cheer her on in her run. She's currently 112 of 120 stars. So I'm curious to see how this ends. I will pass the news on, Binding. I'll pass the news on. But yeah, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. We will be doing a story playthrough of Leon A for RE2 Remake because the game turned 7 yesterday and we gonna celebrate it and I get my keyboard back. But yeah, have a fantastic rest of your night, guys. Fantastic Tuesday. If you're not already following and have enjoyed the content tonight, make sure to drop a follow to make it back here tomorrow for more shenanigans, and I promise I'll suck because I don't play Leon. Join the Discord for all things Panda. Follow the socials. And spam Karina with all of the Pandas, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Fantastic rest of your night, guys. Fantastic Tuesday. Bye!